action.
Hey guys,
hi,
so
we're the Okafor sisters.
5 actually.
This is, but we have the 5th one is not here. This is Laura. So
we can introduce
ourselves.
Let's do it first. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So today we are going to talk about being black.
No, introduce yourself.
Introduce ourselves.
Oh my
name is Laura.
My shoulders, my shoulders, my arms. Oh, let's do. I can't even raise it. Oh my God! Even though it broke. Oh my God!
My name is Laura.
I'm Sarah. No, oldest to youngest.
Oldest to youngest.
Again.
That's what I do with everything.
Again. No.
My name is Laura Ifoma Okafor.
You're so extra. Martina, 20 years old.
Sarah, 21. How old is 17? My name is Elizabeth Okafor. I'm 15 years old. You can call me Lizzie or Beth at my Instagram, Blizzard.
Nobody cares.
What's up? Okay, continue.
So we're gonna talk about being
Black in
in
Thailand. You're blinded. And then you edit Thailand.
So
Who goes?
No, that's nothing. Like, I have white friends who are being that all the time. That's nothing. But being called Negro, okay? That's
Nico.
No,
Not
Negro.
even like that. It's
Like
like
Thai accent.
You know,
Nico.
I'm
Yeah,
like, call me Nico one more time. You need my Nico hands, bro.
okay.
You know what's funny?
They think we don't understand them.
Yeah,
we
but
understand.
and plot twist. you're
Okay.
actually trying
Okay, yeah. You guys, I want you guys to say, I want you guys to say that you're Thai and that you actually understand like the whole thing. Yeah.
My dad
First
is
of all.
Nigerian. My dad is Nigerian and our mom is Thai
American.
Yes.
We were born in
We were
Thailand,
born here.
born and raised here, so we understand Thai.
My
we
first
speak it.
language is Thai.
Nobody asked.
And Sarah?
Our first language.
We didn't ask about
Okay.
that. Not related whatsoever, y'all.
That will explain
Why we
why
understand
it's
Thai.
different for us
As a Thai Negro.
than other African people here, because we actually understand Thai.
And we have a Thai passport.
So it's easier
Thai
for us
different.
to
like, it went from people staring at me and me looking at the ground to me staring back at them to they look away.
Okay, let's talk about
Okay.
something that we all have in common. Hair problem.
Oh my God!
How's
I'm
that?
telling you. Okay,
They have no.
I have this thing. I was in high school. Okay.
It's not a thing. It's
And
not
the
an
amount of people that have insulted this hair, I am telling you, it was so hurtful that I had to straighten my hair for how long? 6 years. I cannot have this hair. I can't even let this hair out. Even till
And
today.
you know what's
like, I
people
feel so
say my hair
insecure
look like
taking
trees.
this hair to uni. Like,
What the hell? What about God?
uni. Like, you know
Your
what's
hair look
crazy
like
with that?
drugs. They say your hair looks
You
so
know what's
bad,
crazy?
bro.
They look at you in pity for your hair.
Yeah, no,
Not
oh my
pity.
God.
They just
It's
sorry that you
okay.
have
They're
straight
like,
hair.
yeah.
They're like, oh, straight hair is like the best thing ever.
Wait,
It's not
do you
true.
guys
Wait,
know
I'm
what?
having braids not
Do
because
you
I'm
guys
insecure.
know
I just
what
like
we
braids.
use to wash the
Girl.
pan?
The coil.
I
The
don't
coil. People say that my hair is like coil.
People say that thing.
You fucked me, you monkey!
Marry me.
People say that thing about my hair.
The coil
the better.
It looks like a broom. My hair looks like a broomstick.
Coil is better than Laura's hair, to be honest.
They say bad things about my hair, bro. My
Oh,
hair
and
was
one more
so
thing.
bad.
The worst thing ever. They insulted my lips. They were like, your lips are way too big.
Your
I got
butt-
worse insults. Your butt is way too big. And I'm like,
Not the one big butt.
freaking Kylie Jenner be like, oh, my lips are big.
I
And that's like
know,
perfect.
people
And
are
I'm
You know what I
like,
find
yeah,
annoying?
I remember.
All these Thai people, they used to be bad to black people, but when Black Panther came on, they oh, Wakanda forever. I'm like, oh, Wakanda.
Cut out.
Okay.
Another struggle is when you enter into taxis, and this is for black people who can speak Thai, okay? They question you like you're a criminal. Like, why can you speak Thai? Where's your
just
parents
curious.
from? Curious? Like, I bet if you were white,
Just shine, Sarah, shine.
no, they just
But it's
question
just
you like,
curious, girl.
what is your parents doing? Why are you living in Thailand?
I just want to know.
Why are
it's
you
not
doing this?
racist.
Oh, you know how to eat this kind of dish? Oh, it's
Okay, that's cool. Like you can
Okay.
eat this.
no,
you
it's
can
like
speak
Right.
it's not racist. The attention
I like the attention.
is
The
yeah.
other
love
problem.
it
too. Love
When they know I can
Yeah,
speak
like,
Thai, they
that's
love
rough.
me. They love me like. They'll be looking at me first, talking about me. I'll be like, oh, you can speak Thai. I'm like, I know. Oh my
I
God,
think you should ask us questions.
Okay, wait. One last thing.
Yeah.
But I have another
No,
experience.
no.
It's really bad. I'll tell you. One
Okay.
experience though. So after school, you know my parents always pick me up late. So then I have to walk right to like this mall near my school. So then I was walking because my mom didn't allow me to see the motorbike because I would get an accident. So I was walking. So you know how Thai people have those cards, right? They
Because
sell
your life's
fruits?
too long for them.
This man, I know he's broke. But I don't judge him for being broke because he's selling fruits on the street. So I'm like, okay, cool. I was walking, he was selling his car, right? When he passed, he didn't think I could speak Thai. He's like, dum, 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 which means black. I was about to walk. I didn't want to go to jail. I was about to throw my hands and be like, first of all, I'm a student, so why are you being racist?
They feel there's
Like, they feel the need to call me black.
is a bad
Yeah.
thing. But we are proud
You
of
know,
us
I've been in
here,
a situation call me black. I can see that I'm
No,
black,
it's
bro.
just the most awkward thing is when you're around someone and they're comparing their skin. I want to be white
so
like
bad.
you. I want to
You
be,
know?
and you're just
Okay.
there
My
like.
Thai, I used to have like all these like Thai friends.
Now
like,
tan
before-
is a thing, okay?
Yeah,
No,
they
now
were
tan is a
before.
thing.
They were like, I'm so black. I'm like,
Okay.
Okay, okay.
The last thing is finding the right makeup. For
Oh
right
my
foundation.
goodness.
hair cream too. They
I
don't
feel
have hair
looking white.
cream for
I feel
black
looking
hair.
white.
Thai salons though are the most annoying
The worst.
thing. I remember sitting there looking in the mirror and people just staring at my hair.
They made fun of my hair when they went to Thai salon.
No,
They
makeup,
made fun of my
beauty
hair.
stuff, beauty
So I
products,
stopped.
everything. It's so hard here.
I would never let a non-black person touch my hair ever again.
Okay, you asked a question.
Period.
Okay, so what do you guys think about how they portray the mainstream the mainstream
Just
media?
white person.
Yeah, like especially like the posters, the adverts, and all that stuff.
Remember that
I
ad though?
think they have already introduced, you know, black people in, which is very
Yeah, they're kind of
impressive.
really black.
You know,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, the
That's very good.
commercial.
She's
They
in a Thai
are
commercial.
trying more of that. Which is
Now they want black
very
people.
Sarah, you want to
Yeah.
talk about that?
Yeah.
You want to talk
I'm in a
about?
Thai commercial, y'all.
Oh yeah, okay, back.
Hi, young man. We'll meet again.
Oh yeah, okay, back. Okay, back.
So that's a change. Like
I
I
was changed.
I was happy that I think they wanted to diversify, you know, their
There was also a white person. There was a white person too. So
Yeah.
So okay, I heard you guys really like talking about life in general as a black person in Thailand. But how do you feel? How do you think they can improve on? But what else do you think they can do?
hire more black people
Yeah,
into
hire
things, in
more.
jobs.
And-
Like literally, it's like they fear us.
And
Like we can't even do part-time
Yeah.
jobs. Like I'm looking
Give
for
people
part-time
more
jobs.
jobs, yeah.
But I can't do because I'm black. Like even
Yeah.
though I speak Thai, I can't do part-time job. Like I want to work like as a waitress, but then I'm like, oh
I need you to be.
I would like to. I would like to be a terrorist.
I need you to be a Thai student. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Give us more job
what? I'm
opportunities.
Yeah, like,
good.
oh my god, Martin.
as international students,
Yes.
black
Who
people,
wants to be a
we
waitress?
need jobs.
And maybe we can
guess.
have like a black people like awareness event. That would be cool as well.
Also,
Be more accepting.
beauty products again. I'm
Hair
getting
products.
getting better because
Hair
there are not much variation. Like if you go into like a public drugstore, like you can't really find a concealer. Like if you're in a hurry and if you're in a rush, like
Because you're in Thailand.
oh I forgot
you
a
know?
concealer, you know,
Majority,
you're not.
majority. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Go to the shopping mall.
they should. Like I went to Nigeria and they
But
even had.
overall,
Yo, welcome to Nigeria. Oh my god.
overall,
foundation
it has
shades
improved, guys.
For white people, like they should make people more open-minded. Like I feel like some people haven't even seen a black person in their
It's
entire life.
education, actually.
Education is really
Yeah,
big.
we can.
Some of them we can't blame them.
Yeah, I can't blame them.
It's like how they were raised.
So maybe we can like showcase our cultures in the media. You know, like we can go to the Thai channel.
Yeah, maybe it's not a case of
So it's
them.
okay.
It's not a case of them doing something. It's a case of
I
us
mean, they
doing
actually think
something.
Africa is a country. Imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just education.
They think all of us came from the same place.
Exactly. Africa, or Africa, I'm like, I don't think they do like, yeah. They're like, put Africa, can you speak Africa?
Africa,
I don't think, can you speak Asian?
Like, can you speak Africa?
Can you speak Europe?
No,
It's education, people.
if they-
You
don't
don't
believe
think,
them.
can you speak America? Bro, I know you like
If they are
American,
teaching
I
us
don't
more of African cultures, okay? Not just like the South African culture or the Nigerian culture, different parts of Africa together.
Especially like North Africa. I feel like Southern Africa is very ignorant of North Africa, and North Africa is kind of ignorant
Yeah.
of
They all
Southern
ignorant.
Africa.
Yeah.
Plus, like in school, right? When we learn about history, they don't talk about the African culture, right?
No, the only African
only
culture they talk is
talk ab-
slavery.
Yeah,
They are
they don't
weak,
talk
like,
about what
Talk
we
about
achieved,
when Nelson
what we
Mandela,
did,
you know, like
what-
talk about I had a dream.
what we did
They don't talk
before
about it.
slavery. We don't hear
was
about
winning.
that.
We
you
was
know what I
winning.
mean? So like I want people to African people. This church is for Thai, right? I want them to break that, you know, barrier, and all churches is for all people, okay? No matter if you're Thai, you're African, you're white, you can go to church. you know, the Lord doesn't look at your skin color, right? He look at the heart. So I want people to remember that if you are going to a certain church, that church is not just for the white people or for the black people. It's for all people. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Laura. Sorry. Sarah, my question for you is, how do you feel the law can bring in more black people into... you are mixed and you are Thai. So you feel like you also have a right? How do you suggest that be like a change be brought for that?
In terms of laws?
Yeah. Not in terms of laws, just like to bring open-mindedness.
I say encourage more, like, I'm not saying to discriminate against Asians, but try to encourage more foreigners to come work in firms such as doctors or lawyers, or like, because I see black half Thai, half like African kids working in 7-Eleven, and that's it, you know. Like, I feel like if you're half Thai, if you're like mixed and you're like I feel like they should encourage those kids not to go abroad, you know, because here it's kind of like the more you go out, like the less open-minded people here becomes, and they think that jobs here are just for Thai people, when that is not true. Like, I wanted to be a doctor at one point, and then I was considering my actions, like, I don't see black doctors here working in Thailand, and I just thought that, like, if they bring more opportunities for foreigners, you know, you could even have better resources. There are people with so much knowledge from outside Thailand that could bring in better stuff into Thailand. So I think encourage more, like, change the laws. Like, if you're not Thai, you should be able to work here, but you gotta have the right degree and the right qualifications. So I think the more foreigners that works here, it will encourage more kids that are graduating from Thailand to probably work here and not feel like discriminated because of their race.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Beth, my question for you is a tad bit intellectual, hey? So, I'm going to ask you, you've lived here almost all your life, right?
All my life, basically.
Yeah. So what have you gotten here that you feel like you can help Africa with? Because you know Africa has a lot of...
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Okay, finish your question first.
Africa has developing countries, and it has
also needs to develop.
Yeah. So how would you, as someone who's grown up in a more developed country, help African countries?
Okay, so I'm Nigerian. I love Nigeria, and then I went there like 2 times. It's a nice country, like Lagos, Abuja, maybe even.
You didn't know the answer to it.
Okay, right now. Okay, so it needs more like skyscrapers. It needs to be more developed.
Lagos has a lot of skyscrapers.
Okay.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Nigeria, like the governors and the president, they mad rich, but they keep the money and make all the people suffer. So,
Is this going anywhere?
okay, you can answer, bro.
What you are doing?
I want to be president of Nigeria.
What? You want a
So,
lawyer?
yeah, lawyer. You have to be a lawyer to
okay,
become
okay.
president, bro. So I want to become president of Nigeria. So when I become president, I'll work in the government or something, and then I have to fix it. I can fix it right now if they accept me right now, because Nigeria needs lots of fixing. Nigeria is the best with the oil source. I researched. I was like, good things about Nigeria, because it's really hard to find good things about that country. Like, it's my country. It's like, it's so corrupted. It's like they have Nollywood and then they have oil source. So it's one of the biggest oil source, I guess. I don't know. So I just think they need to fix with the money, because the currency is too high. And some people like,
How are they gonna do that?
you know what, never mind, next question, because they want me answer.
The corruption, and you
Exactly.
want to become the next president, right?
Oh, lawyer. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
lawyer, oh, lawyer.
Okay, Martina, my question for you is, how do you feel the black community here in Thailand can come together and make a difference?
Well, actually, the black community in Bangkok or Thailand is very scarce out. I feel like for in our university, ABAC is Samsung University, like we have the already my university have so much.
Go apply now.
I feel like in our university, like we have events to bring black people, not just black people, international people. But then I feel like in Bangkok there are varieties of theaters we could meet. Like we could actually there's actually a Facebook page for Blasian. So technically, half Asian. So then we have that page. So then that was where we started. We were gonna meet up, but then something happened. We didn't meet. But then I thought that was a really good idea to start. So all the Blasians in Bangkok or Thailand, we have a group, like a safe space. Like we put our emotions, our feelings, the racism that we've been through, we put in that group. So to widen our aspect, I feel like as an African American or an African in general, we could have like a group,
Just
like a
black.
black people. We could have a Facebook group or an IG group, and then we can start from there. We can just go out. We talk about our experiences.
Yeah, that's
what
a good
we could
idea.
do.
Hashtag black in BKK.
Or like
Bangkok.
black business in Bangkok, like, cause some people we get broke, right? So then I think we could help each other, especially the
Support.
Blasians. The Blasians can support the black African American and non-Thai.
Wait, let me interrupt it. Like what you kind of said, I saw this post. Most black businesses don't need financial thing because they have the money. They need support. So black people, they can finance themselves in Thailand. They just need support from other people to help them. You know.
Yeah, like we shouldn't bring each other down, but help
That's what
each
you
other
was
up.
More connection, basically. More connection.
Okay, continue with
Possible.
yours.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Actually. It's like I think social media it's a great place to start.
Yeah.
I'm a public relations, so I would know this.
Oh, you just
videos.
I thought you were
That would be
communication.
She's just going around. I'm public relations.
I thought she was communication.
proud.
arts.
Okay.
I thought you were
started.
communication arts.
Exactly.
Ouch.
public
But
relations.
I think the key
I'm on the
is
line.
basically to like support each other. You know what I mean? Like what she said, we can gather different people, start
It is
going
really
out,
easy.
start creating
Negroes,
business.
We should empower each, because like I'm not trying to like insult, but like
When you know she's
some
going
people
to.
that comes here, they have no other choice but to do illegal businesses. So we should try to help
No,
in
they
terms
chose to
of
do that.
They choose to.
no, but some have no choice. Like they
There's
can't
no
survive.
choice, yeah.
So it's like we should empower them and try to inspire them to kind of find other alternatives. You know, because there are other alternatives, but they don't have a way. Like they don't feel like anyone is supporting them. Because sometimes everyone's just greedy and just cares about
Or
themselves.
scared of
So I
them.
think if we have like a group where we just like we kind of get help or anything, because the embassy is not doing enough. Some people are going there
We
like
have a lot of stores like in shopping center, such as Central World. You know,
So yeah,
Mega.
Black cream. We totally need
Yeah,
black
we
cream.
can do that. You know,
Not whitening cream.
there are
Black
so
cream.
many
Yeah,
Korean
make it
products.
blackening
in
cream.
Not
shopping
make you
centers.
black. Just keep
Like,
the
no, hair cream.
Keep the
Yeah.
melanin inside
Okay.
of you.
Something
That's
that
what
we
we
can't find here, such
Yeah,
as
that'd be
weaves,
perfect.
Hair.
weaves, hair cream, lotion. You know,
Usually we get that in Pratunam, you know.
Yeah.
but it's so
No, we have to get it in the black area of Pratuna.
yeah, we should make it like
We need to go to the hood or
we should
something.
spread it out, like make it like a Mac.
Make it
or
like,
a
yeah, Sephora.
yeah,
kind
something
of
like
thing.
that.
Hey, you know, I'm gonna go to Sephora to get some weave. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, there's some
Maybe it can be like a what?
They sell
what,
weave in Sephora?
Guys,
They
no,
know
what
what
is
they
it?
should do that.
Guys,
Like, so
what should we
weird.
do?
Everything that you said, I literally do not want to cut anything out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in like two parts, and I'm gonna have like a part 1 and a part 2 of what you guys are saying, because I feel like a lot of people can relate to what you're saying here in Thailand as black people, and also in general, like people all over the world, because I'm pretty sure this is not the only Asian country that people feel this way. So yeah.